This is a demonstration of SpatialXL showing heat mapping with grids. This is for SpatialXL Plus users, and the version that this is implemented is 4.5.0.10 and above. Here you can see we've got customer points. So what I'd like to do here is go to Layer Operations, Grid Data, and now we can choose what field do we want to use in our grid aggregation. So the first field I'm going to use will be total volume, which represents my sales volume, and the aggregation must be sum. And let's take the default of the new name. So basically I want to aggregate my blocks by total volume of the sums of my sales. And let's add another field. Let's do, any field will work, code is fine. And let's do a count, which would tell me then how many subplaces are actually aggregated in each area, which would give us an idea of density. And I'll take this name for it. And as the last one, let's do dominant LSM, and let's take the maximum dominant LSM of an area. And we can use that name for it as well. The count of 200 by 200 for this data is fine. If you make this lesser or higher, it will change the granularity of the grid. And we are actually not going to use 0 for missing values, so that they are left out if there are no values. That makes my picture look more sensible. And now it will compute the grid for me. I'm going to set up 3 themes in this grid. The first one will just be for the total sales. For my color column, I will use my total volume sum, and it's a number range, so I'll take the defaults there. So there you can see how the picture looks. I'm just going to turn off my points and turn on my map background. Let me just pop this out for a moment. So you can see how the total sales volume looks across the country. Now the next thing I can do is to change the theme of this. I'll call this theme density. Choose my count and turn off my zeros. So that is what it would look like in terms of density. And then a third theme would be highest LSM. And that is what that would look like. So now I can very easily flip themes by just clicking on the theme, just like that. And I can also save this as an image. So let's say I want to save my maximum dominant LSM. You just say save as image. Zero to 9, so I know what my numbers mean. And I can drag in this image into my workbook. And there is my image. Just to show it clearly. I've turned off all my other layers, and this image that I've saved, the PNG, is the image that's displaying now. There's my customer points. And now I can see all the data together. So that is how you do heat mapping with grids in SpatialXL. Thank you very much.